Hello, now I'm planting potatoes, so I thought I would show you how I'm planting my potatoes. Because I've not got a lot of room in my little garden, I'm doing my potatoes in sacks. So these are purposely sold sacks for potatoes, but you could use big buckets, or you could use compost sacks or animal feed sacks, anything that's a reasonable size just to put your potatoes in. And my understanding when planting in sacks is that less is more. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 5 seed potatoes in this sack. These are potatoes that I've saved myself from last year. I have no idea what variety they are, but I know they're an early, so I'm going to put them in now. It's coming up to the end of March, which is about the right time to put in potatoes. You can put them in a little bit earlier or a little bit later, but now is about the right time. And earlies take about 2 months to be ready for harvesting, which time they'll be small potatoes for salads and things like that. So the white stuff, by the way, is diatomaceous earth. It's just got a sprinkling of diatomaceous earth, which supposedly keeps the bugs and the slugs off. So that's what it is. And as you can see, they've started chitting, which just means the little shoots are starting to grow. They've been in a cupboard since last year, and then I put them in the polytunnel about a month ago to get ready to plant. There's a little bit of a nibble there from a slug or something, but I'm hoping that will mean it's resilient, that it will have developed slug antibodies and it will be alright. So I'm going to plant, so I'll plant one that side, and then I'll do that one. That's got a few shoots on. Put one on the other side, and then I'm going to pop one in the middle. And then what I'll do is I'll earth, don't know if you saw that very well, is I'll earth that up a little bit more so that it's about 2/3 full. It's about 1/3 full now. That's farmyard manure, sheep manure, that's about a year old, so it doesn't need anything else in there, doesn't need any more feed. That should be plenty to feed those potatoes. So I'll cover those potatoes with more earth to about 2/3 full, and then I'll put another 2 in, sort of there and there, so they're not blocking the ones from underneath. And then I'll fill it to the top, which I haven't done before. I've always thought that you're supposed to earth it up as it grows, but the guys at Here We Grow UK YouTube channel have said that what happens then is you can break the stems because they're quite delicate, and if you break the stem, that's it, you know, that plant's now not producing any more tubers. So if you fill it to the top, yeah, it'll take a little bit longer for the shoots to come through, but you should end up with more potatoes. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll fill it up a little bit more, show you what I've done, and then show you again when it's full, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay. Right, there you can see I've filled up that bag a little bit more, so I'm going to put some more potatoes in now, just 2 more. So try and pick my healthiest looking potatoes. That one will do. And then I think that one. And then I'll probably do another bag of those because I've got plenty. And then I'll do some different varieties. And I'll fill that up to the top. Or I might move it first because it's quite heavy. I'm not sure I'll be able to lift it. If I fill it to the top now, so I shall put it in situ and then I shall fill it up to the top. So it's going to go down here, which isn't the sunniest spot in the garden, but it gets sunnier and sunnier throughout the year. So as it grows, then as the potatoes grow, then the sun will be on it more and more and more. so it should be okay. So we're about 2:30 I think in the afternoon. Okay, so as you can see, I've now moved the potato sacks into their resting place. I've just done 3 up to now, but I will do about another 3 I think will fit along here. Nearly filled it to the top, not quite to the top, just so that when I water it, that water doesn't run off, and make sure it gets through. Probably could have filled them a little bit more full, but that'll do. I think that should be okay. So I've got 6 potatoes, 6 seed potatoes in each sack, and we'll see how many we get out at the end of the day. And here's Chris with another wheelbarrow full of muck for me, which is always nice. You can put that just where the other lot was, that's good. So this bit isn't the sunniest bit of the garden, but potatoes don't mind being in a bit of a shady spot as long as they get some sun. In fact, they don't really like the soil to get too warm, so that should be an ideal spot for them there. And we'll see how they get on.